you guys doing today? Shoo fucking we. What the hell? Where in the hell is my damn thing? 9 people in here. Ugh. How's everybody doing today on this lovely Saturday afternoon? You know? What's up, No Diggity? Look at that. What the hell is this? 90-day... Jesus Christ, what kind of fucking shit are they playing? What's up, Jamie? Hey, David Drake. A lot of people from UK today. What's up, Jamie? Oh, yeah, the beard's getting long, man. It's getting long. It's like all fucking... It's all spuzzy out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you got races every Saturday? Yeah. Our race... Well, my race season starts, I think, next week. Is next week the 24th? Yes, it is. GPs start next week. So we're going to be out there killing it in the GP game. You know what I'm saying? Got to get that GP life real strong. I had to listen to Zach for 45 minutes on Friday call and give me shit about how he's going to kick my ass on a Z400 and some bullshit, you know, talking about he's the greatest racer and all that shit. Yeah, I am the father of the year, man. Does anybody else have a goddamn, does anybody else have a trophy that says father of the year, bud? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I was doing father of the year shit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to ride a KTM. How are you liking the SeaTac cabinets in your trailer? What SeaTac? I mean, I don't have those in there. What's up, VA Dirt Slinger? You mean, do I like the SeaTac cabinets in whatever you're talking about, like in the service truck? The SeaTacs are pretty nice. I like them. You know, I like the, you know, you could make whatever you want with the SeaTacs. I kind of like them. It's a GP track. They call it a GP. It's a mix between like a GNCC and a motocross race. Dan, I'm doing great. That's what it is. They call it a GP. So it's like, it's more like flat, natural terrain stuff. You know, there is some man-made jumps. It's like motocrossing in the late 60s. Is basically what I'm guessing it's kind of like. You know. It's what we're doing. That's what we're doing next week. You know? That's what I'm doing. I'm going to finish the rest of these goddamn crackers and I'm going to give me a Mountain Dew. What's up, man? Oh, nothing much. Today I was doing some Father of the Year shit. I was teaching Enzo how to fix trucks. He's really into that. He likes to help. He comes down and helps me carry all the shit. You know? Like, he's like, dude, I quit smoking. I haven't smoked since February 4th. Yes. First name, that's exactly what it is. There is no 90-foot tabletops that'll kill you. Yes. That's pretty good. Thomas Martin, business is pretty good. We're starting to get the season started. The biggest thing is trying to find drivers, and I think everybody's under the same tuition. We got 2 of them trained up. Well, we actually got 3 trained up last week. 2 on day shift, 1 on night shift. So now we gotta get 3 more for days, and 3 more for nights. So we gotta get 6 more truck drivers. I'm interviewing a guy tomorrow that I have a feeling he'll end up coming aboard, but it'll probably take 2 weeks, you know, and all that shit. But that's it. Drivers are a rare commodity, man. Like I had a dude today, he showed up to a job interview with his goddamn dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Yeah, AG Tech. Here's the answer to Brian's last videos. This motherfucker's got no money. I shot a video on it, talking about how this motherfucker does not have 88 grand. He has not profited 88 grand. He hasn't profited anywhere near that for the season, but you know, I'll let little boy figure it out. But, you know, there's a lot of gaping holes, okay, in that QuickBooks. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when you have 159 items to review, that's not good. Okay? That means like you're going down to the store and getting a receipt for one fucking thing. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You know? The fuck? Dude, what's up, Patrick? Are you guys back out at... Dude, Griffin is my homeboy. I tried to edit the video. I gotta redo it because somehow I fucked it all up and it copied it like 4 times to my computer and then I couldn't get it to render. So, Patrick, I'm still working on that. I'm trying to get it done next week. How do you do your training? I send the drivers out with another driver, and you know what I'm saying? They can do that. I just bought another truck, and on LU me and 1 driver. What are you talking about? You know, yeah. But, you know, old Van Dyne dump trucking bud is, you know, that QuickBooks has got more holes in it than Swiss cheese, man. More holes in it than Bonnie and Clyde. It's fucking 32 Ford that they got shot up in. I can tell you that right now. That thing is, I'm going to tell you right now, it wouldn't hold water if you tried. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, you got only me and 1 other driver? Yeah. Well, you know, drivers are hard to come by. You better have one lined up. Okay, you better have that signed, sealed, and delivered because, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Linda, he thinks what does he do? He thinks that I'm your wife. No, Linda, I'm my wife is Brittany. I do need a YouTube dumbass, Brian Van Dyne. That's a good one. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Am I selling the service truck? No. It sits out there. It looks real good when you drive down the thing. I use that crane too much, man. Because now that I bought a 5th wheel camper, I use the crane to get the goddamn 5th wheel in and out of the truck. Don't ever touch the throttle on a 4-stroke. Oh. No riding now. Yeah, I don't mess with it. I just kick my 4-stroke over. I haven't had really any problems with it. Ohio dump truck paradise. Yep, the trucks are working day and night. And I'm back to servicing them every fuck goddamn weekend. I got a lot of shit done this week. I did 4 lift axle shocks this morning. I fixed a cab shield. I fixed a tarp. I'm working on another tarp. I got a backup camera to fix. And then other than that, we're on to some other shit. Yeah, dude. Those cranes, it's almost, I mean, I spent 200 grand to have a crane at my shop full time. It's basically what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, see what, that thing doesn't hurt me to sit there. And if it sits there for, God, 10 years, it sits there 10 years. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, it's not hurting me. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Mile Monster, Liars, Cheaters, and Bryans. That's what I was trying to, like, this is what pisses me off. Okay, is what me and another guy have decided is, like, it's no more, this dude, you can't bullshit people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, this business already has a reputation of having dirtbag liars and bullshitters and all that type of fucking shit in it already. I don't need somebody going on YouTube announcing more bullshit. It makes like real people that are trying to do the right thing and teach and do all that stuff. It makes us look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't know what you're talking about. You are not God's gift to fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? You are a fucking kook that lives in the fucking woods with a dump truck. Okay, and the only reason that you have a brand new super dump is because you were stupid and sold your house, okay, so you could afford to buy it. If not, you would be riding around in fucking you wouldn't even be in anything. You know what I'm saying? You're riding around in an 85 fucking Peterbilt doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But you made a stupid fucking mistake and to sell your house because they would let you park equipment there. Well, no shit, because you're trying to get away running a business out of your house where you can't do that, you fucking dumb bastard. Just rent a shop. The fuck does it matter? I don't know what his rant's all about. He always goes out and talks about how he buys everything cash. He didn't buy shit with cash. You know what I'm saying? He used his grandpa's cash, not his, or his mother's cash. You know what I'm saying? He put out no cash, except the stupid goddamn cash that he put out for fucking selling his house. What a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you're out here living. You know what I'm saying? Great. You bought an $8,000 fucking bulldozer cash. I got a goddamn 250R over there that it was fucking 27. It's fucking worth about 20 fucking 5 grand. I own that cash. You don't see me just walking around bragging about that, do you? Jesus Christ. You know? You want me to line up the shit that I got cash? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Stupid. Like, my tools are worth more than all of your equipment put together. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 3 shipping containers that I'm out there that I fucking own cash. You don't see me just out there be like, I own these cash. You know what I'm saying? And the fucking $50,000 worth of tires that are sitting in the motherfucker. I own that cash. But you don't see me running around fucking talking a bunch of dumb shit. John, I'm talking about this idiot named Brian who posted his QuickBooks online for the rest of us to fucking look at, right? And then wants to know, like, talking about how great you did. You're not doing that great, dude. You have no assets. What are your assets in your company? Can you give them to me? Can you run them down? Can you run them down what your assets are? Fuck. Yeah, Dan, I bought a clapped out International for cash. You know, like if anybody walks around and says that, be like, dude, they saw you coming. You bought a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You bought a goddamn 2008 International with a C13 cat arc head. Okay? With an arc head. Go to Adapt Ape. He called those the worst engines that fucking Caterpillar ever made. And you're acting like you got like that you just fucking you found something that nobody else knows about. That thing is a hunk of shit and it will come back to bite you. You know. Yeah, Dan. I mean, it's fucking frustrating. I just hate that the guy just will not listen. Will not listen to reason. You know what I'm saying? Will not listen. Right? Wait till you riding around in that fucking International. You know why Caterpillar stopped making goddamn on-road diesel fucking trucks? The engine in that motherfucking truck. They said, Caterpillar said, we had enough of this bullshit. We are not going one on-road trucks. They can fucking have them. You can fucking have them motherfuckers. We'll be over here with our mining equipment over here in this corner. That bullshit, have it. Ain't fucking with it. You know? Well, how much cash do I think Brian Van Deen Trucking has on hand? Right now, I think that they're about 60 grand in the hole based on this year. I mean, I don't know how he's rotating, but they're going to be in the hole just on from what I've seen that he spent and how much cash flow. The only thing is I don't know how much he had saved from last year. He is worth more than you given the momentum amount of debt that you're in, that I'm in. I'm in none. Justin Sturgill is in absolutely zero debt. Matter of fact, me and my wife, the only thing that we have is a camper right now in our house. That's the only thing that I'm in debt on. I can walk away from all this. Ain't gonna hurt me a bit. Yeah, AG Tech, yes it is. And I'm gonna do a live stream with a guy. We're trying to get it. It may be next week or sometime during the week. But I'm gonna do a live stream with a guy that took 70. He didn't take all of what I've said, but he's took about 70 to, I don't know, 75 to 80%. And I've worked with him for the last 2 years, okay? And you don't have to take my word for it. I'm going to ask some questions of him, and then you're going to see which way, like, there's some things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some programs, there's a lot of shit that you get that you don't realize by being with a banker. You know what I'm saying? Debt can't kill you. Stressing about debt can kill you. All right? And what you don't understand is you have to separate your business from your personal. You know what I'm saying? Brian did not get any PPP loans, okay? Because to get PPP loans, you have to you would have to know your banker, okay? You have to know your banker. Yeah, lost the twin turbos the first day, 60K. Yeah, bullshit. To get PPP money, you had to know your banker, bud. To get the second round, you really had to know your banker. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some shit. I don't know. I haven't looked at the camper's throne yet, but I know that it's probably the same rule as any other thing. You can't go number 2 in the camper. It's only for peeing only. There's no poo-poo in the camper, so it really doesn't matter if it's plastic or porcelain. I really haven't looked into it that much. I looked at it when we first got it. You know, I'm like, it's just a toy hauler is all it is, you know. But it doesn't matter if it has, you know, whatever. It's pretty good. I'm only going to be in there really to sleep. Most of the time when you go camping, you put the awnings up, you get out the barbecue, you know, you get out the grill, you start grilling you some fucking fillets, you know, about fucking 2-inch thick. You know what I'm saying? It's great. No, Mark, he does not have more assets than me. There is a lot of shit that I own that I bought cash here that his assets don't quite equal out to what mine are. Okay? There's a lot of things that what you guys don't get is you believe the shit that he says because you're fucking weirdos and you just think that having cat he doesn't have that money. That's what you don't get. It carries 4. I think I could get 4 in there. Yeah, he's only had $300 in maintenance and repairs. What about the 13 grand you just spent on the twin turbos and the other 7,500 or 10 grand it took you to get that fucking shit going? Yeah, all the tools that I own are worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the tools in the service truck are paid for. And now the service truck is not paid for. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I owe 4 more years on that. And then it'll be mine. And then I'll have the lowest mild service truck in the country. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going for. You know, I said, shit, my Snap-on bill, I only owe like fucking 5 grand to. You know what I'm saying? So like, I pay it when I can. I could write a check. Why? I just fucking, you know, hey, dude, run my card. It'll be there in a while. You know? I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy's talking about assets. You don't understand what assets are. What are his assets? He has a super dump worth fucking not the tires that it's rolling on. Because nobody else is going to give you any money for it. That's why it sat there. Okay? He's still in debt on the Peterbilt, 280 grand. All right? Woo! And he doesn't own a home. Okay? You want to talk about net worth? The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. I own 3 properties. If you look up Hamilton County, it says I own fucking 3 of them. And that's probably because I do. Yeah, the night jobs. We've been running night since April 5th. Yep, night shift started April 5th. They were on top of that shit. Yeah, you need to own a home. You know, if you want to add to your net worth. You know, that's good that you're paying your house off in a couple months. It's great. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I haven't bought anything new. The only thing new is I bought the new little stubby DeWalt impacts from my Mac guy. He was getting them. So I ordered one of each just to try it out. You know, one of each just to try them out. Like, I want to see what the 400 foot-pounds half-inch one does. And then I got some 5 amp hour batteries from him. I mean, my Mac guy, he said that he's hoping to have them to me next week. Dude, a 2-inch fillet, you know what I'm talking about. You get them big motherfuckers. Oh, throw that on the grill. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just to. You throw that bastard on the grill just enough to flame kiss that sumbitch, cut her open, and be out there eating goddamn baked potatoes and shit. You know? Yeah. Oh, it explains a lot of situations. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I have to spend money on these big high dollar trucks. I wish I could run around in triaxles too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Florida wasn't so hot in August, me and my wife would be moving down there. What's up, Blake? I would sell all this shit up here and go down there and get some fucking Florida triaxles, okay? Because the trucks are about 100 grand cheaper. It's the shit. But, you know, you don't need fucking $1 billion bed on the goddamn thing and all that shit. Yeah. After, I'm just replacing 343 is all we're doing. The guy told me they're going to be made August 7th is when the trucks are going to be made at Western Star. They couldn't get them moved up any farther than that. Western Star would not let them move them up any farther. So I'm assuming that I'm going to see them after Labor Day sometime. I think it'll take 3 to 4 weeks to get the beds put on them, and then it should be kind of all right. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Florida's pretty outlaw, man, but yeah, for some reason in Ohio you got to have all these goddamn lift axles. Okay, I didn't make the rules, okay? I'm just playing by them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the red and white and then the blue ones. Yep. Oh, they're all gone. Wait till I talk about the what kind of fucking trade-in value and all the how your boy made out like a bandit on those. I'm super jazzed. You know, I'm super jazzed. You know, I probably won't talk about like how I did it, but I did. I am carrying over quite a bit of positive equity. You know. Yeah. They have the same drive line as I run now. X15 Cummins with the Eaton Ultra Shift. The same fucking drive line I run now. The ones that I'm trading in right now have probably 210 on them. So by the time we trade them in, I'm saying 250, maybe not. But once we get those traded in, and then you know, it'll be pretty good. I'm just super jazzed, you know, that they gave me good money on my trades, and you know, basically what it is I drove a truck for 3 years. I'm getting upgraded trucks, and I'm going to be in the same price that I originally paid for 3 years ago. So that's the way I look at it. The payment's probably going to change by $50. It'll probably go down because the interest rates are lower now than what I'm paying on those original trucks, and you know, I think it'll be pretty good. You know, I'm going to save some money just on rotating the interest out. I would say that they're probably going to start pimping them out. Wow, Dan, that's pretty bad if they give you... They can move some shit around. Yeah, J-Bo, jazzy as fuck. You know. No, I didn't get no DD15 bullshit. Again, you know, I don't like cartridge style oil filters. I don't like it. I'm waiting on a transmission, and then I'm waiting on some Lobos to get back here. What is the resale value of those trucks? I think if I went, I, Man, it's really about what somebody will give them to you. I think that they'll be able to sell them for like 159. They'll put them out there and take 150 for them, probably somewhere in that range. You know, if I wanted to beat all the fucking tire kickers down and all that shit, I would do that. You know, but then there becomes some bullshit that I got to deal with. And then I hear the guy, why not refinance? Well, refinance, you're not really understanding. You're not understanding what the theory here is. Okay, see, refinance means that you got emotionally attached to your equipment, and that's not what it is. These things are a tool. Okay, and to keep good drivers, to keep everything moving here 24 hours a day, you got to rotate your equipment in and out. Now, you may not think, but dump trucking is the hardest thing you can do on a truck. You know what I'm saying? 4-year flop, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, here's the biggest thing. We're going to come into where these trucks are going to start getting some downtime. You know what I'm saying? My business model, I don't want any downtime. Zero. Okay? That's how you stay number one on the call list is when they call, you there. Your shit never broke. Your driver may not show up. They understand that because they got the same fucking problem. But at least your truck is ready to go at all times. So it's about rotating it in. And then after you do that 4-year flop enough times, eventually you'll get a free truck. Eventually. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep working on it. See, because let's say this time I carried over $50,000 in positivity. Okay, so now I have 50 grand down on this one. All right, I run this 3 years. That means I only have 2 months worth of payments, so that'll be 24 grand. Okay, that I'll owe. Okay, I'm gonna get another $1.40 or $1.50 out of these again, and the new site, and it starts all over again. You know what I'm saying? There's some things you can do to leverage yourself and get it right. How much debt am I in? What do you mean, personally or business? See, because again, I'm in none. You know, personally, you know, like my debt to income ratio is like 0.8. Okay, we have nothing. Yeah, but then you have the same equipment. Okay, you have the same shit. The idea is to get new shit, okay, and you know what I'm saying? Always stay in new equipment. Run them to a number, get rid of them. Run them to a number, get rid of them. That's what you want to do. You know, keep the trucks extremely well maintained. If it needs kingpins, put kingpins on it. If it needs this, it's fucking great. Business wise, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because it changes so much every month. You know what I'm saying? Like if you add up all my payments, that means I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? It changes that fast. If you refinance, yeah, you would lose your equity because then you would refinance them at whatever. You're kind of paying interest twice. It's better just to get rid of them. Fix it right off the bat. Don't half-ass shit. You know what I'm saying? See, and guess what my YouTube channel shows? My YouTube channel shows that, hey, these trucks been well maintained. They need anything, they get it. You know what I'm saying? They've had the best, you know what I'm saying? They've only had, you know, whatever, factory air filters in them. The fucking, you know what I'm saying? They've had the best grease. They've had the best oil. They've had, you know what I'm saying? If something is wrong, the check engine light's on, bam, it's to the fucking dealer to get fixed. There's no fucking around. There's nothing half-assed on the thing. You know what I'm saying? It has good tires on it. It has the best brakes that money can buy on the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put shitty drums back on it, like whatever fucking Chinese crap that you could get. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything has been well maintained. All right, well maintained. That's what you gotta remember. When you don't maintain a truck, you're basically devaluing it. You're devaluing it. They gave me top dollar for my trades because they know what they're getting. They know that when I said, "Hey, this has been done. This has been done." They ask if this was done. Yeah, that was done. I mean, everything like that is just new. It won't be long. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be long that these dump trucks are going to be 300 grand. They're going to be $300,000 before you know it. They're going to be 300 grand real soon. I mean, right now they're about 250 for one that's got a bunch of nice shit on it and all the stuff. I mean, it's 250. I mean, the beds have went from the first year that I bought trucks, so that was what, 2018? The beds were $29,000. Okay? Now the beds installed are 44 fucking grand. So just think about that. Just in bed, it went up that much. Just in beds. I mean, it's outrageous. Yeah, I've seen the new 389s with the all LED screen. That I don't know if that's going to be great. Dude, everything's going through the roof. Yeah, your W9 was $199 for a triaxle. That's about right. You know, I know that last year my 389 Peterbilts were $242. Yeah, Brian, you should wish me the best. You know, how you doing out there in the fucking... You know, how long do you think it's going to take you to cash roll to build your house? Let's talk about it. How long do you think it's going to take you to build that motherfucker? Because I got a good idea. It's going to be a long fucking time. Long fucking time. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Just remember this. All right. 50% of $1 is something. When somebody goes, "Oh man, I make 50%." Okay, that's of $1. Okay, I make 10% off of thousands of dollars. Which one do you want? Do you want the 10% or the 50%? Well, AG Tech, one of the reasons that I really got interested in the Western stars is, okay, I asked them what the empty weight of this truck was, and they told me. And I was like, fuck. All right. And I know what the empty weights of my Peterbilts are. And they have a new frame rail on there, so it's a single frame, but it's the same stress as a new double frame. So I'm like, it's a 3.2 million, and that's what my Peterbilts are. I'm like, okay, that's a 3.2. You know, none of this bullshit rust jacking and shit in 10 years. Okay. And so when we figured out the empty weight, I'm going to be able to lose 2,000 pounds a truck. So that's a ton. Okay. And then I started doing the math. I'm like, okay, if I can carry a ton more each day, that means I can get 25 ton on at this certain place. That means that I get automatically a $5 an hour raise. And I'm like, this is a no-brainer. This is a no fucking brainer. Go ahead and get me the best price you can get on them. All right? And that's what I'm saying. Your triaxle weighs 29. God damn, how big a bed you got on that motherfucker? Dude, these goddamn 49X Western Stars. This one was a quad axle, and it weighed fucking 21,700 pounds. And that was whatever. I'm like, God damn, dude, that's light as fuck. I didn't tell you were a bad dad. I said, I'm surprised nobody has called on you. You're not a bad dad. I mean, you're going to have to answer to your kids eventually about why you almost starved them to death and whatever, lived in the fucking camper. But here's what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You've made some choices that I think that are going to be psychologically damaging to your children. That's not a bad dad. It's just you made some choices that I wouldn't have made. Yeah, go try. It's just trying to find. Yep, Blake, that's it. If the rates won't go up, if we can't get the rates raised, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out different ways. And the biggest thing is cutting weight out of the truck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that the new style beds, I ordered them, they're 21 footers. Okay. And I ordered, listen, MD Lee, that is true. I know a guy that did win Father of the Year 2021, had it locked up, and I have the trophy to prove it. Let's see. Yeah, we got to make our own way. It's cutting weight out of the truck, man. It's kind of plain and simple. Plus, I thought that the 49X Western Star, the cab feels bigger inside. You know, and I remember my original Western Star. I love that thing. Blake, that Peter car. The Peter cars, the 389s are what you want. You know what I'm saying? The 389s are nice. Thank you, Jake, for the $5 super chat. The 389s are nice. Every time I see a big long nose flat Peterbilt, I'm like, yeah, large car, large fucking cat. There you go, J-Bone. Say fuck it and spec ya a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Spec ya a goddamn large car. Because you ain't shit unless you're in a large car, man. I'm telling you. Them large cars are nice. So you're still waiting for the service truck burnout? It won't do it. It weighs too much. You know? Listen, Mark. Okay. Listen, okay. They don't buy meat. They live on a $25 a week fucking shit. That means those kids don't have cookies and they don't do that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Brian Van Deen is the kind of guy that would fucking just spend $5,600 to take his kid to Disney World? They love that shit. Disney knows it's fucking $5,000 to go down there. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're not gonna buy them ice cream there. You're not gonna. I mean, goddamn, you got to make memories, man. The one thing that you can talk about all you want and all that bullshit is, you know what I'm saying? You have the only thing in this fucking time, okay? The only thing, okay, that you can never get any more of, okay, is time. You can never get any more time. So the fucking time you got from the minute you get here to the minute you leave, you're on a clock. Okay, you don't realize that, but you're on a fucking clock. So no matter how much shit you gather up, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit, you're still on a clock. So it's about how much do you want to enjoy while you're here. Do you want to fucking, you know what I'm saying, do all that shit? Or do you want to fucking do whatever? Listen, my hoods are Okay, a 388 is 14 inches shorter than a 389. So you can get a short hood or a long hood. Okay, but a 389 long hood, I don't know how the hoods are. I think it's 132 inches back of cab, but the hoods are fucking long as fuck. Okay, and when you lift that bastard up, I think the hood is fucking 5 feet long. I'm not forsaken, but it feels like about 5 feet. It's over 48 inches long. I know that, but I don't think they'll make you. They only make them one size, Jay. You know, you could maybe get like an aftermarket one and move it 1 inch forward. But that thing, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a big difference between the short hoods and the long hoods. Okay, just driving them. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. There's a big difference. The short hoods are kind of like driving like a go kart. The long hoods, you got to think that out. You got to think that out. Like when you come into the plant, you know, they look cool, especially loaded because they kind of sit kind of low. Because you can ask for the car hauler suspension, which will make it 4 inches lower, or it'll be call hauler front end, so it'll get it real down. I mean, it won't. It's not going to be a dirt truck, but you can get the fucking. Then they look really cool. That would be like, yeah, that doesn't go off road. That goes into the plant, out onto the concrete. I just don't know how long the hood is. We'll have to measure that. You have a C, a B, and an A. You got your, what do you got, J-Bone, going? You got your OEM parts shelf popping in your, thank you, J-Bo. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got the asphalt yachts. There you go, Blake. You got your OEMs part. Now, when you went there, did you buy one or did you buy enough to get you through the whole season? Because that's one thing I hate doing is like you're in the middle of changing oils and then the shit is fucking, you're out of fucking fuel filters. You're like, motherfuck. Some drivers have dash cams. I don't provide them, no. The kids are getting cookies today. Yeah, today. All right, do they get them every day? No. All right. No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Buy once a season and cry once. Yeah, I know. I just paid my parts bill. It's $11,000 in filters for the year, is what it cost. And that's even on I'm on the goddamn Cummins discount fucking plan. You know what I'm saying? Cummins discount plan. You know, fuck. It's $11,000. Yeah, the Sturgill kids, we get Starbucks shit. We get shit all the time. Um, I haven't had problems with the knock sensors on my 389s. I've had a lot of them on the 567s, but the knock sensors are not that hard. There's two of them. If it says number one, that's the one right behind the turbo, and it goes down and then it zip ties to the engine. It's a fucking 8 minute change. Then what you do is that I think one part has to be returned. I think the little ECU part has to be returned. I don't remember, but I know one part has to be returned. Um, we've never changed the beds out or the cameras out because they get asphalt on them. Usually, what happens is that the grindings crack the skin or crack the screen, and then water gets in them and ruins them. Asphalt never gets in them. Dude, I don't smoke Winston's. I don't smoke any cigarettes anymore. I drink Mountain Dew and sweet tea. That is true. You know? No, I use Schaefer's only in all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I use Schaefer's only. I like the Schaefer stuff. I've had really good luck with it. The shit's expensive, but you can drag out some oil changes. I've had two different buddies toss the rods in their X15s last year. They were older. Yeah, when the X15s, the older ones, when they get about 400,000 miles on them, they get rod slingers. Where's the 250R? It's over in the other garage. The engine cases are up there. I'm waiting on transmissions. Like, once the transmission gear shop makes transmissions, I'll throw that thing back together. But I haven't rent since February because we got no transmissions. I got a whole nother engine upstairs, but I got no transmissions, no billet transmissions. So if you're gonna build that, you need a billet transmission. There's no use splitting the cases 2 times. You know, it's a pain in the ass. Listen, I just went to the dentist. Okay, my teeth are I haven't been to the dentist in 7 years, and then I just went to get my teeth cleaned because I stopped smoking, and I had a lot of tartar buildup. Which tartar buildup, I guess it kind of runs in the Sturgill family. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do whatever. When we get the full house tour of our house, mine I'm hoping to start on this year. Yes. I'm saying, Brian, when is yours going to be done? Because if you're trying to cash flow it, it's going to be a whole different story when you walk into the old Home Depot there and be like, you know what? I need about 97 2x4s. And you're going to be like, well, how much do you think those are? $3? And they're going to be like, no. No, them are $13 a piece, driver. You want some OSB? That shit's $40 a sheet for 7/16. I'm like, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I get a little bit of a discount. $100 for 1 sheet of plywood there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit got outrageous quick. No, Chris, it did not, but stayed the same. Listen, after you go to Legoland, I mean, we were dragging our kids everywhere. We went to Legoland. You know what I'm saying? You go to Disney. We went to Universal Studios one day. God damn, man, that's a lot of effort in a day. Okay. Now that we knocked out Disney, if there's anything else we're gonna do, yeah, I think we're going somewhere on vacation. I don't know if it's July. We're going somewhere, and then we're going to Hilton Head in September, and then we're going. Yeah, we might go someplace else. I know that we're gonna take the camper somewhere. There's like a place like a Hanna-Barbera. There's some kind of camper thing outside Columbus that I know we're probably gonna take the kids through on the weekends. Get with ELW, Blake. Best tarp sharp around. Dude, I was working on tarps today. Yeah. No, so the tartar buildup, I had to get gassed. You know what I'm saying? They had to gas and clean the stuff. Dude, I've been to Kings Island so many times. I'll probably go to Kings Island on Procter and Gamble Day. That's later in the year. That's later in the year because Procter and Gamble. My mom is a retired person there, so we still get, I think, 9 or 10 tickets to go. So we'll go there. Packard engines are butt cheeks. J-Bone, a guy called me today, and he wanted to know he found a truck with a Packard and an Ultra Shift. He wanted to know what I thought about it, and I said, I'm not crazy about the Packard because I said it's only a 13-liter, and probably for what this guy does, it'll be all right. But like, I said, man, I don't know. I said, a lot of people, some people have had them and had good luck. Some people have had them and had not so good luck. I said, I'm not big on them. I said, I like the red engines. I said, I feel more comfortable with that. To each their own. Listen, your Packard's had problems, bud. Okay? I just saw you put a depth quality sensor in it. Okay? So listen, it's not all the same. All right? And if you think your Packard is going to keep going on 60,000-mile oil changes, you're on cocaine. Okay? You need to read the service manual and understand what that's about. Because I saw that you put some Chinese shitty-ass air filter in there. Boy, you're never going to learn. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot of stepping on 100 to pick up a dime. You know, you got to think. It ain't going to work. 60,000-mile oil changes? Nope. Not running fucking whatever O'Reilly special in that motherfucker. It ain't going to happen. Nope. Not with under 5 miles a gallon. You know what I'm saying? Under 5 miles a gallon. Read the service manual. Read and understand it. And then putting some goddamn, you know, whatever. But I mean, this one was a 2018. I just told him, I said, I don't know the history of it. I don't have any Packards. I have all Cummins stuff. So I don't know. But I know that I like my Cummins. So that was a 30,000-mile oil change? Are you sure you did it 30,000 miles, or are you just lying to us again? Because I saw you do an oil change on that, and you didn't even know how to take the goddamn oil filter off the motherfucker. Okay? I saw you that it clips in there. You couldn't even get it off. Okay? And then you're going to see again here, Brian, this is what gets you in trouble. You are a goddamn liar. Just say you did a 60,000-mile oil change. Just say that you did it. Just say that you did it instead of bullshitness. When we are all sitting on TV and watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that we're that fucking stupid? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even get the goddamn oil filter off. The fucking plastic housing, it snaps in there. I will tell you, they are a bitch. They are a bitch to get out, okay? They are a bitch, but this is what gets you in trouble, because you lie and bullshit. Shut your goddamn mouth. No, you didn't. I watched you struggle like on the struggle bus. And if anybody else watched the video, they can tell you too. All right? And then why in the hell, if you change the oil, did you change the fuel filter at 60? Did you change the fuel filter this time? Or did you do that on the first 31? Because you should do that every fucking time. Especially getting your goddamn fuel out of steel containers. Okay? And out in the middle of the fucking woods. You should be changing the goddamn fuel water separator all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Not 60,000 miles. And then don't think that Chinese fucking blue filter you bought, okay, fucking is gonna make a big fucking difference. That thing is a fucking... I don't have to do my own oil changes. That's what you don't get. I can afford to have a guy come do them. I used to do them. You know what? You know what I realized? Spending time with my 3-year-old son is more important than fucking, you know what I'm saying, being down here changing new oil. You know? I can grease my own trucks. I choose not to. Okay? I got a guy, we worked out a deal. You know what I'm saying? The Schaefer stuff is expensive. It went up again. I think it's $1,400 a drum is what it'll be this year. Okay, and you get 5 truck oil changes out of a drum. So with me, usually I order like 8 drums, because if you buy 4 pallets, you get it cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I realized, Schaefer is, dude, J Bone. I know that I love the Schaefer stuff. I love their grease. Their grease, that 238 grease is the shit. Okay? You can let that go 20,000 miles in between greases. You pump it in there, it'll just fucking spew out everywhere. Auto greasers. I'm not into auto greasers. I like that Schaefer stuff. MD Lee, you're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? I pay people to do shit so I can keep winning Father of the Year stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a huge Instagram for my Father of the Year videos. I know that 3 people DM me all the time and ask when the next Father of the Year stuff is. And I said, dude, all I do is win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll come around and come around. It's awesome. But I like the Schaefers. The 238 shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? You can run on that shit for a while. The one problem that I have with the Schaefers is that it's kind of watery, and you will burn some if you start doing like really big high mileage oil changes. It'll kind of, after about 30,000 miles, it'll burn a gallon a week. And I got my oil changes, like, I was doing them every 20, and then we did an oil sample, and they said go to fucking 50,000 mile oil changes. I was like, I'm not doing that. So we got it to like 35 to 40 in there. We'll do it. But I change every filter. Yeah, and now that I have a guy, I may have him come do it more often. You know what I'm saying? His name is Ben. He comes down, like, if the trucks are on night shift, he'll come and do them on Sunday. Yeah, see, I grease when we do the oil change. Because I found out, other than that, I'm just wasting grease. It just oozes out everywhere. Like, dude, it's... Switch to the Schaefer's 238, bud. You can go a long time. A long time. Yeah, I'm running synthetic stuff. I run the full synthetic 10W30. And then I was told by a Cummins guy, don't ever switch that. Yeah, Dan, do you love it when I tell Brittany that I'm the Father of the Year and I tell her that shit? Oh my God, dude. I can get her to say it like I'm the Father of the Year. I have a trophy and everything. It looks like an Oscar. Or a Golden Globe. I get a trophy and everything. I'm over there talking about I'm the Father of the Year. I piss excellence. Yeah, it's more like that, yeah. I saw him grease some shit, you know. What he needs to do is take a goddamn pressure washer to that motherfucker. Do I go to church? Fuck no. What the hell do I want to go listen to some wackaloon's fucking opinion about giving them 10% of my money? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here, that bullshit. Yeah, thank you, Let's Groove. Yeah, I know what the hell I'm doing. You know how I know that I know what I'm doing? Because other people that have done the same thing that I've done fucking are like, yeah, dude, that's a fucking good fucking idea. But you know what I'm saying? And then when they try it, they're like, holy shit, that worked. Yeah, no shit. All right? Rinse and repeat. Don't act like it's fucking that important, you know? I don't have 10% to give Brian. Brian, dude, see again, you're going to get stuck on this. Would you rather have 50% of $1 or 10% of thousands of dollars? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand that math? Do you understand that math? I'm not going to somebody and listening to them tell me about how I should live my life. You know what I'm saying? Out of a book that doesn't mean a goddamn bit of good to me at all. Okay? And if you think one person made us, you're fucked up. I will tell you that. You're fucked up. We are a creatures of science. Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't just two motherfuckers that showed up and started fucking. Okay, none of that bullshit. Okay, we are creatures of science. We are evolution of a thing. And after our time on this earth, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be another evolution of what we got going on here. It's an evolution. No, I don't have. Religion is the biggest crock of shit you're ever going to see in your life. More people have died over who believes in what God. First of all, there is no God. I'll let you know that little secret. There is none. Okay? When you die, they bury your ass in a fucking hole. Okay? And it's over. It's fucking over. You know what I'm saying? Over. You know? Over. So it's the biggest thing. Yes, more religion has killed more people than you would ever believe in your entire life. So it's a crock of shit. It's full of bullshit. Okay, bullshit is what it is. Anybody believes that shit? I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I'm just letting you know it's bullshit. Yeah. Just burn my body. It'll be cremated. I thought about that, but then I thought, you know what? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to get burned up or do I want to go into like a. The really rich people go into the. They don't get burned up. They go into the wall. You know what I'm saying? You're above ground. You know what I'm saying? The beard does look grizzly because I can't figure out how to get it to shape right. All right? Yeah. I'm just saying, people are entitled to believe what they want to believe, but it's all full of bullshit. You know? You know? Just saying. They'll be like, oh my God, this guy's you know, let's go here and listen to my pastor says that you have sinned. The fuck you talking about? No, I did get married, and I refused to have I refused to do it in a church. Did not get married in a church. I got married in like a little hall, and some lady came and read some eulogy on some shit that Brittany wrote down. All right, and the lady fucked it up, and I wish we would have videotaped our wedding because it was quite funny. There was a guy cussing. Why? I looked at my wife and went, "What the fuck is this woman talking about?" Why, my best men are behind me laughing their motherfucking ass off. Why, I'm asking, and this lady never missed a beat when I looked at my wife and said, "What in the fuck is she talking about, honey? Like, what the fuck is this?" Because I thought she wrote this shit down. So I was asking her, like, what in the fuck is going on here? There you go, Keith Ed. Religions are the biggest cult. There you go. Don't drink that water. You know, be careful of that Kool-Aid. Well, I don't know what it is. Eulogy, whatever, some kind of bullshit, Brian. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know how to read your QuickBooks, and I know how to read that you're full of shit. All right? Because if you want to go into it, let me print it off. Okay? Let me print it off. And then you tell me where they gave you 25 grand. All right, let me print off your shit here. You tell me where that company gave you 25 grand. Whatever, the bed manufacturer. You show it to me on your QuickBooks. Because I'm going to let you in a little secret here, bud. I'm going to let you in a little secret, okay? If they gave it to you, first of all, they overpaid you. Okay, based on what you got. But you show me which month they gave it to you. All right? You know what I'm saying? You show me which month they gave it to you. Because let me get it printed off here. This is why I love this new desk they got. It's like this L-shaped desk. It is in this, what they call espresso. Espresso. Okay? You're going to know. No, you tell me which month you put it in your QuickBooks. See, because that should be in a QuickBooks. You know what I'm saying? I can make anything from whatever. You show me which month you put it in here. Oh, damn it. You show me which month. Down here in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You show me which month, okay? Because I know it wasn't June. I know it wasn't June down here. Because, wow, you did about 20 grand. Woo! It's killing it. Killing it. See, here's the funny part, okay? See, I knew it right here. See, in March, yeah, this is last year, but that's last July, bud. So did they give it to you in September? Was that, because this is August. This is, see, Brian, you act like I don't know how to read this shit. Okay, remember, I was in business 3 years before you fucking even thought about making $1 with a truck. Okay? So, was it this month here? Right here? Was it that month? Was it September? Because usually September is my best month. So that's why I was asking. That's what I kind of figured there. But then down here, see this big spike right here? Okay, this shows me that your grandpa gave you some money. Because somebody had to give you some money so you could afford to buy this truck. Because if we look at your QuickBooks here, so far this year you've earned 112 grand. But really you've only brought in 70,000 real cash. That's all you brought in. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to minus this 42. And then $12,000 is outstanding. You know what I'm saying? That I would like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. This is when you, no. Mine look way different than this. Okay? Because over here, see, like my payroll expenses, that's a week. Okay? That's what my payroll is a week. Is right here, this 23 grand. All right? And you did that in 3 months. Congratulations. I do that a week. All right? And then over here, but what these people owed you 12 grand? If they're 30 days, man, I'd be calling on that shit. Like, goddamn. Yeah, and then you got $300 in repairs and maintenance. What are you talking about? Where's the 13 grand, Brian, that you just spent on getting them turbos? Where's the 13 grand you spent on the turbos, Brian? Okay, where's the 55,000 that you bought the truck at? You got to show that. Right? If you're going to depreciate it, you got to show that you bought it. Right? Okay? And then you can only depreciate that 1 year. That's this year. Okay? Because you don't have a loan on it. You pay cash. So next year you got to buy another one. Or pay Uncle Sam money. So dude, if you're onto something, let a motherfucker know. But we're sitting here trying to figure out, the fuck have you paid $284 in QuickBooks for? The fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? The review section, it's in the review section. You can't read on QuickBooks. No. Okay, Brian, there is no that's ask an accountant section. You can only put so much in that. Okay? And if you went to a bank, they'd be like, hey, dude, what is this ask your accountant bullshit? Okay? you can only do that for things that your accountant is going to clear up later. Okay? So where, you know what I'm saying, Brian? We're confused because you have 159 items to review here, bud. 159 items. But if you look at that, if you reviewed those items, okay, you're going to be in the hole because you haven't took in that much cash this year. So whatever you had last year, you're living on. You know what I'm saying? You're living on, Brian. You act like I you know what I'm saying? Like this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to see? Do you want to see? I'm not showing you mine. I'm going to tell you right down here. Okay, in the last 12 months with 2 trucks, you made $398,000. Okay, I'm gonna give you some insight into where I'm at. All right. First of all, I'm not showing you mine because I'm not this fucking stupid. Okay, but with 2 trucks getting paid half the rate that you get, I know what rate you get because I've added it up because I got your QuickBooks. Okay, and I know how many trucks you got, and I know when they work because you go on and you tell us when they work. Okay, but anyway, in 2017, okay, my gross sales in 12 months was $424,000. And my shit does not look like this, okay? Your QuickBooks, your income should not look like a motherfucking roller coaster, okay? It should come up, peak, 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 down, come back up. Okay, this shit looks like a roller coaster, bud. This is not even right. This is so fucked up. Your shit is so fucked up. And that you're sharing this with people, okay, shows your fucking ignorance. Shows your fucking ignorance. Because smart motherfuckers know, wait a minute, he's got 159 items to review. We already know the motherfucker spent a bunch of bullshit that ain't in here. All right. And here's another question. Are you paying your people overtime? Let me ask you that question. Do you pay your people overtime? Because you pay them key to key. Do you pay them overtime? Do you pay them overtime? Because if you don't, that's illegal as fuck. You can't pay them straight time and pay them, you know what I'm saying? You can't do it. Do you pay them overtime? Because the math that I did says that you don't pay them overtime. So you're paying a percentage of the truck. All right, Ryan, are you going to answer that question? Because I already know the answer. See, I'm not going to ask you a question I don't know the answer to. Nope, you're not paying them overtime. And here's how another thing. You're writing them checks from Brian Van Deen. You're not having an accountant do it. You're not having a payroll service do it. You know how I know that? Because it's the first thing in your QuickBooks. That's the only thing that's been registered. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's been registered. Okay, Brian. And I know that you called Blake and tried to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what I make a month and all that stuff. It's similar to what you make a year. All right? This number. So get back there, do some little math with your little bookies. All right? And just think about this. My payroll is this a week. All right. About that a week. Okay. What do you think I gross a week, Brian? I mean, it's not that fucking hard to figure out. I know what you do because you put it on here. But again, you're gonna lie and say that no, I'm the smartest guy in the world. I'm the smartest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're not that smart, Brian. You know what I'm saying? People have tried to help you. You just don't listen. And if you listen to us, you motherfuckers not be living in a camper in the woods. Okay? You would not be living in a camper in the fucking woods. You would have running water. You would have had electric before you went out there. You know what I'm saying? No, Ronnie, why does it matter about this? Because some motherfucker, okay, is gonna get this and think that this is how easy it is. And then he's gonna affect his life and somebody that fucking starts working for him's life, because they don't understand what all this shit really means. And not a lot of people understand what the fuck this shit means. This little piece of paper right here, QuickBooks, is the most important thing that you need to master in your fucking business before you do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Anything motherfucking else. You need to understand how this works and how this can help you and hurt you. Okay? Help you and hurt you. And then when you put lies out there that could hurt other people that are thinking about jumping in this business, and they look at you and go, oh, this is fucking that. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Okay? This is bullshit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? Brian, because we catch you in lies all the time. Again, where in the fuck is your check from Colombia? Because that did not come in Brian Van Deen. That would have came in Brian Van Deen. And you know what Colombia would have asked for before they wrote you this motherfucking goddamn shit? They would have asked you for, okay, let's see how much downtime you really did lose. Okay? Because I'm going to explain it to you here using this little bullshit right here. Okay. Brian, here's what you did over here with your little solo dump truck. Then you bought your super dump, and it took you a month after you spent $8,000 wrapping it in some useless bullshit, okay? Useless bullshit. Truck doesn't make any more money, whether it's orange, blue, purple, red, your colors, says Van Dyne Trucking on it, doesn't make any more fucking money than whatever. But you went out and spent $8,000. Good fucking move, okay? Then it took you 3 weeks to figure out you had a whole bunch of problems with it. Okay, a lot of those are self-inflicted because you were touching shit that you probably shouldn't have been touching and playing with the computer and then unplugging it and plugging it back in. So you got it fucked up, all right? So here's where it was when you first got your guy and you went out and you made some money. Here's where it was broken for a fucking month, okay? And then here's what happened. Here's where it took him 3 weeks to fix it, or maybe a week to 2 weeks, 10 days to fix it. And then you got healthy again. Okay. Then you went up here, and this is when you were running your solo and doing all that shit. You were running your solo and the super dump, and you got it to about 41 grand. Congratulations. Then what happened is September, you got really excited. Okay, you got really excited. You did really well in September. I mean, you almost made 60 grand. So you did like 58. Okay, and then you know what you decided? Man, the winter's coming. What am I going to do? We got no electric or wood or none of this bullshit. Okay, I need to start fucking working on my house. And meanwhile, you're doing live streams all during October telling us, dude, oh, my trucks are working every fucking day. Every fucking day. Yeah, one of them, because the Super Solo that you shouldn't have been driving, you didn't. You parked the motherfucker. Look where your income went. Look where your income went. And then, see what I'm saying? Like, when you get focused on the trucks, you start doing better. Okay? But here, you and your grandpa are playing fucking He-Man in the woods together. Okay? And look at this. Your lowest month, 18 grand. You know what I'm saying? 18 grand, bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brian, you don't think that we're this fucking stupid? We're this fucking stupid? You really believe this? You know what I'm saying? Because here, I'm just going to tell you guys plain and simple. When Brian creates an invoice at the end of the week, whenever he does his Corey stuff, okay, it adds it to your bottom line. It says that, yeah, you made this much profit. And this is why he has 35 to review up here, okay? But really, so far this year, you have to take this 112, 590 that he made minus this 42 grand. That's how much cash you got on hand. And that doesn't equal $88,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't understand the lies. I don't understand it. That's what everybody believes me. That's what numbers are climbing, Brian. What are you talking about? Nobody believes you, dummy. The guy just said it. Nobody believes you because you put your numbers out there. You put your numbers out there. This is the most sacred thing. There should be 3 motherfuckers that see this. Your banker, okay? Your accountant, and that's it. And maybe your wife or somebody that runs your books or helps you put all this in. Them are the only motherfuckers that should this. Because right now, if I was one of your drivers, I'd be holding you up in the parking lot every day for more money. For more money. Because you just went out there and fucking said, this is how much my shit is. You know what I'm saying? This is Evans Auto Repair is right. You know what I'm saying? And I would never go up to anybody in the motherfucking world and goes, hey, can I see your QuickBooks? I want to know how it works. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Think. You know what I'm saying? The only time I would ever let anybody look at this is if they wanted to buy my company. And they would ask. And their attorney would come to my attorney and go, hey, can you show us your books? And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, are you interested in buying it? My attorney would negotiate. You know, hey, to see the books, we got to be this far along. You know, I'm going to need to see that you have enough cash to buy this company or whatever before you just fucking go opening the books. You know what I'm saying? I'm not guarding trade secrets. You guys have seen, I've talked about all the secrets. There is no fucking secrets. Okay? That's what you don't get. There's not very many fucking secrets. You know what I'm saying? There's not very many secrets to this game. Okay? You buy trucks, you put employees in them, you go down the road, you do a service. To be honest with you, I'm not in the dump trucking business. That's not what I'm in. Okay, I'm in the service business. I provide a service to a customer. No different than what it is. All I do is I remove their hot rocks out of their silo, okay, and I deliver them to their job. There is nothing secret about that. Nothing secret. In return, they give me a small amount of money. Would I like it to be a lot more money than what we make in this area? Yes. Okay, do we make more here than they do in Florida when they can work year round? Yes. Okay, do I make as much as the guys in Minneapolis that have a 3 month shorter season? No. Okay, do I wish we could have full-time year-round consistent work? Yes. In Cincinnati, that's never going to happen because they've been doing it this way forever. So I have to learn how to adapt to that situation. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? And like me going around showing people my QuickBooks, that's nobody's business. Other successful people already want to come to me and fucking know that I'm successful by just on what I got and how I fucking do things, how I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? Like how that I didn't drive to Western Star and ask to buy trucks. They drove one over here and wanted to show me something to see if they could sell trucks. They're not driving the motherfuckers around to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting for fucking somebody that knows that can fucking pull the trigger, okay, and that can negotiate and has the power to buy trucks. They don't just fucking wine and dine you to fucking wine and dine you, okay? They know what the fuck it is. No. Okay, Spotlight Trucking. Here, okay, the problem is that the asphalt companies are so big and they need so many trucks a day, they couldn't economically afford to fucking have their own trucks. Okay, they just economically they couldn't afford to have that many drivers. First of all, there's not 300 fucking drivers that would work for them because they got to run 150 trucks at night and probably 75 to 100 during the day. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking. It would be. You would have to have so many trucks. You couldn't maintain them faster, and they'd fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dumb. It is different there for sure. It's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, Brian, I'm just trying to get you to understand you got to stop bullshitting people. Okay? And yes, Nova Chevrolet, yes, this business is about cash fucking flow. Okay? How much cash can you get in? How much cash can you get out? You know what I'm saying? When you put out bullshit, expect to be hit with some bullshit back. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know, I'm fucking broke as fuck right now. Okay, it's the beginning of the season. We done spend fucking goddamn 80 grand getting the fucking trucks ready to go because it's tire season. We fucking tore up 2 fucking transmissions this winter. Both of them were not our fault, but still, a bearing came out of an 18-speed transmission in the back box. The bearing just fucking took a shit. I've been having problems with the Allison automatic PTOs. If anybody out there fucking knows about the goddamn Parker PTO situation, Parker Muncie PTO situation on fucking Allison transmissions, there you go. That thing fucking locked on. They tried to blame it on the driver. I said, no, the PTO exploded. I know exactly what happened. Thing came on at fucking goddamn 55 miles an hour and tore the goddamn PTO gear up out of the Allison transmission. Then you have to rebuild the whole motherfucker because it runs the shit through the fucking fluid. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, woo, whip-de fucking do. There went 15 fucking grand. You know what I'm saying? Boop. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I don't have to pay cash for that because I have an account there, okay? They put it on my account. I wait 30 days till I make some money back with that truck. I pay the fucking bill. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking fucked. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you are not counting your cash. Okay? You don't have any cash right now, Brian. You are upside down, bud. You know what I'm saying? No, Blake, the Western Scar guy did not buy you lunch because he wants to be your fucking friend. Okay? He wants to sell you fucking trucks. Okay? That's his job. Okay? And he came to you because he knows that, hey, this motherfucker might be interested in buying trucks. Same thing your banker does. Okay? Like, Brian, if you had a banker, you would have got some of that PPP money, bud. You know what I'm saying? Did you get any PPP money this year? Get any of those? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. Did you get any of those loans? Did your banker call you up and say, hey, man, the government's giving out free money. You want any? You want any? Everybody else has already jumped on board. You want any? You know what I'm saying? You want any of this shit? No, you didn't get any of that, did you? Fucking dumb. Word on the PPP, Bob. Anybody get some of that? Hey, listen, it's $2,000. That's $2,000 free money. You know what I'm saying? But that PPP money, I'm just saying. Dude, I am broke. I got no fucking money. All right, this driver carries no cash. Dominique, you walked into a doozy. We are looking at Van Dyne's dump truck QuickBooks. Do you want to post yours? You know what I'm saying? Dominique, I'm sure it doesn't take you very long, but a lot of holes in this story over here, girl. So I'm over here educating people on, you know what I'm saying, like that everything is not rosy over here at Van Dyne Dump Trucking. Now, how did I get this? This fucking moron put it on YouTube. Dominique, that's what you walked into. Yeah. Yeah, Dominique, it's a shit show. I had to put on I had to give a clinic. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Joseph, that Justin is teaching somebody that I know he's full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've got some good-looking quads that I've worked on. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could set up, Mike. That's what I was looking at. Like, I was like, man, I wonder if any of my drivers would like to go to Florida and haul sand. Because that looks like all they do there. You know? Uh-oh. Jake Corbin must be in there. Brian, are you a rate cutter? I think you're a rate cutter. You know how I know that I think you're a rate cutter? And a lot of people do this on YouTube when they want to accuse somebody or they think that somebody is doing something, they'll say what they're doing but blame that other person. And you already said that you thought I was a guy that would cut rates. First of all, I ain't cutting shit. Okay? Dominique, that's the word out on the street, is he cut rates? I could believe that he could be out there cutting rates. You know what I'm saying? Chad, did you get your PPP? Right on, playa. Right on. You know, they giving it away, I'm doing it there. No, Doc, I understand that. My wife and kids are well taken care of. Okay? What I want, okay, and what I'm trying to get across here, okay, all right, is that we can't have a guy. This business is already known as dirty bullshit liars, okay? And we get looked down on that we own dump trucks, okay? I couldn't tell you how many times I go somewhere and they go, hey, what do you do? And I go, I own dump trucks. And the minute I say dump trucks or trucking, they kind of look at me with a hesitation, okay? Because they think, A, that they're about to get fucked or they're going to get fucked. Ask a lot of drivers, okay? I remember the first time I came here, the drivers wanted to know exactly what they got paid, and like they would be doing the math and all this shit about fucking, because other fucking owners have fucked them out of their money, okay? And I told the guys point blank here, you will never get fucked out of your money. Matter of fact, a lot of times I've overpaid because we get pencil whipped on the back end and I don't take it back. Okay, I made that mistake. I'll eat it. All right? I'm just saying, the thing is so dirty. I'm not going to let somebody put something out there, okay, that makes themselves, they think that they look good. But really, they're hurting them and they're hurting the industry that we're in. That is the fucking thing that I have the most problem with. Okay? That's the thing that I have the most problem with. You know what I'm saying? No, Brian, I already know you pay him $30 without overtime. I already know that. Okay? You might as well just tell him you're paying a percentage. Okay? Because I did the fucking math on how many hours you worked and what I thought your hourly rate was. And you know what? I missed it by $1,000, okay, adding it up to what your QuickBooks is. You know that's fucking illegal to have somebody working overtime. You don't pay overtime because then you'd be writing him a check for $45 an hour. I don't need to ask them. I can tell by your QuickBooks. This does not lie. This does not lie, Brian. This don't lie. Okay? This don't lie. We're fucking 14 weeks into the season. Okay? This is really easy. This shit don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I know how not to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Yeah, $30 an hour. It's paying these guys $30 an hour key to key. You know? I don't need to show my books. I'm not showing you my books. And nobody needs, if anybody's intelligent, they won't ask. They will not ask. You know what I'm saying? Really? Yeah, Dominique's probably right. That probably is minimum wage out there. You know what I'm saying? Just based on whatever. You know. Brian, you can call me a pussy all you want. Okay? I'm just going to tell you I'm not that fucking stupid. Yeah, Michael Jones. You know. Michael Jones knows by looking at this numbers. He can do math. Michael Jones. Okay, what happens? Michael Jones, you're a fellow business guy. You know what I'm saying? What happens if you went to the Napa store and saw this type of sales for the year? What would you do? Would you say that that your Napa store is doing great? Or would you be like, what in the fuck is going on here? Michael Jones, simple question, Michael. Simple question, bud. Michael Jones knows. You know? Yeah. Spotlight trucking, cutting the rate is the dumbest thing you can do in the world because you can never get that money back and it's gone. You know? And Michael, if you don't want to get involved, just let me know what you think of this. This is the last 12 months of sales. What do you think? Think that's positive, negative? That thing's got more goddamn, it looks like a roller coaster. Okay? It's embarrassing. It's so goddamn embarrassing. Really, yeah, you can take a lot out of this. Looks like a Bitcoin stock chart. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Keith Mercy, the only people that should see your books, you're exactly goddamn right. I was going to say, it looks like a ride on Space Mountain. All right. Okay, Michael Jones, would you feel comfortable investing in a company with their sales looking like Space Mountain? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that you bought the Napa store, Michael Jones. I mean, we could talk about it. We're adults here. Okay? You want it to be very similar, consistent sales going across the board. Very consistent. Not a huge, this thing should not look like a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, an EKG machine on fucking the day after I quit smoking cigarettes, okay? All right, that's what this looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to tell you right now, if my banker walked in here and saw this, and he said, Justin, he would throw up. He would tell me, I can't fucking do a goddamn thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Can't do a goddamn thing for you. Till you can get me some consistency. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the same thing over and over and over again. Your shit's all over the fucking place. All over. You know? I mean, Brian, I don't know why you got to do this. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that thinks that they have 2 trucks and they make more than a guy, okay, that has fucking 13 trucks is fucking delusional. Okay, fucking delusional. All right? Delusional. You know? Delusional. You are close to the southern border of Texas. You know? Best live ever. No, I mean, I just get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. You know, Brian, J-Bone said it the best. You used to be teachable. Now you think that you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you don't know dick. You don't know dick. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that would sell their house to buy a super dump is fucking pure stupid. Okay? Pure fucking dumb. You know? Mark, it is. I offer health insurance to my guys. You know what I'm saying? I offer health insurance to my guys. Okay? And I was one of the first dump truck companies to offer health insurance to my guys. Guess what? 3 other companies now offer health insurance because of me. Because I offered it first. I figured out how to make it all work in this grand scheme of fucking things that I got going on here. Okay? And the reason I offered health insurance is because I thought it would help me get better and better employees. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I thought it would get in, and these guys deserve fucking health care, okay? They work hard. They're in nasty. They're breathing nasty shit. They're around diesel fuel every day. They got dust and debris. Everybody should have to do that. If I offer health care, do I pay more than $10 an hour? Brian, you hear that I lost 6 drivers at once. You're out of your goddamn mind. No. Okay, I didn't lose 6 drivers at once. I offer health insurance here, and I pay, you know what I'm saying? I pay top dollar here, okay? I got guys making fucking big money. Brian, if I'm so stupid, what's your longest, you know what I'm saying? My guy has been here, okay, and a guy told me today that actually called and asked me about some trucks he wanted to buy. He asked me, he says, hey, dude, when I hear your name on the street, it's all positivity. They said you'll help anybody out that you can, okay, and that, like, you must be doing something right because you've had the same core employees for over 3 years now, okay, and I don't have the same 2, I have the same 10. Okay, the same guys, okay? The same people. I did not lose 6 drivers at once. Nobody did a walkout, bud, okay? You know what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is drivers are like prima donnas, okay? A lot of these guys are prima donnas. A lot of them think that they're special, a lot of them ain't. Okay, so you gotta choke down a level of bullshit with all of them. And it doesn't, I was the same way when I was a driver, okay? I thought I was the greatest thing since sliced bread. But, you know, I realize that I'm not, and I still make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Dominique will tell you there's a lot of prima donnas out there. But I'm just saying, I offer health insurance because I want my guys to stay here and fucking, we're a team. And I try to get them to be a team. And I talk about how I can pay you more money. And it's about not tearing up my equipment. If you don't rip the steps off of it or get flat tires, I can afford to pay you more money. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. Whatever. Brian, you know it all. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. Yes. My senior driver has been here 4 years. Okay? And a matter of fact, I'm going to say this. I've told him this, but I don't know if he really knows that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 6 drivers did not walk Carson. You know what I'm saying? Nobody walked out. Last year, 3 guys quit within 2 weeks. They all went over to Danny Welsh because they were listening to one dumb fuck. Okay? Whatever. Okay? I can afford to lose 3 guys. Did any sweat off my balls? No. Okay? But Nick, my senior driver here, is probably, I'm going to tell you right now, he deserves every penny that I pay him. Okay? Nick is a prima donna, and we have motherfucked each other here for 15 minutes about whatever. But we can come to a common fucking ground. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. But Nick is the best one at treating the equipment great. Matter of fact, if I could get all my drivers to treat the equipment as great as he does, I would pay them a lot more money. They would all get paid what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does an excellent job. And also, he's flexible. Like this week, the dispatcher called, hey, Justin, would that driver like to go to night shift with that crew? Okay, we got to run night shift on this job for a week. I called, said, hey, would you go to night shift? They asked if you would go to night shift to be a part of this crew. Okay, so him and the other guy on the job are going to go to night shift. And you know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of drivers would flip back and forth like that. You know what I'm saying? But they like working for that company. So, and they like the job because it's less than a mile down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's less than a mile down the road. So he's going to like that. Plus, he gets a $10 an hour raise to go to night shift anyway. You know what I'm saying? He got a $10 an hour raise. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, no, he got a $3 an hour raise. He got a $3 an hour raise to go to night shift. All right? So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he do it? And he's on a dirt job. He's going to haul like fucking 3 loads of dirt all day. You know what I'm saying? And then eat pizza. You know what I'm saying? How many woman drivers do I have? I have one on night shift and one on day shift. And I will hire another woman driver. I wanted, Carla was supposed to come back. A lot of guys don't know that Carla's been here 3 years, okay? First of all, I don't fuck with Carla. She is mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they all went to Danny Welsh. They went to Danny Welsh on they believed the hype and the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Whatever. But Carla had some surgery. I'm not gonna say what. Carla's had some hard times, okay? And she called and said that she should be back at the beginning of the year, but they held her out for 8 more weeks. Now when Carla comes back in 8 more weeks, you boys better have your game tight, because Carla will fix your shit, okay? She will fix your shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to deny that woman? You know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to deny that girl her job back? No. Carla's a great person. She, you know what I mean? Saying another person that's driven a truck for me and not tore up nothing. You know what I'm saying? She's been here 3 years and ripped off one goddamn mud flap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, she's done a great job. You know? Newberry, why'd you time out Brian? You should have let him go, bud. Let him go. Let him keep showing his ignorance. I bet he's going to call me a pussy and all this shit because I won't show my QuickBooks. I'm not showing it. I'm just telling you, Brian, when I had 2 trucks, okay, and I ran them for a year, I did $27,000 more than you did at double the rate, bud. I make half the rate you do. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Half the rate. Think about that, bud. Think about that. So they didn't have very much downtime. You know? Yeah, I mean, what next? He's going to want to, challenge me to a boxing match? Like we're fucking Jake Paul. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Jake Paul trying to talk about, you know what I'm saying? He trying to fight Floyd Mayweather. Wait, what? I mean, you trying to get your ass whipped? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Fighting Ben Askren. What are mud flaps? Well, mud flaps are mud flaps. You got to have them. A push-up contest, is that what did Putin fucking do with what did Putin do with fucking whatever? Yeah. I wouldn't choke the guy out. I wouldn't get in a fight because it's stupid. Okay, that means that I might as well just go out there, and be a childish person. I'm not trying to be a childish person. If you guys want to learn about business, this is not what we're learning about, okay? Because this can hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or this could get you living in a camper in the woods, okay? This type of QuickBooks, fellas, gets you living in a camper in the woods. And have your wife come on every live stream dreaming about a kitchen that she may or may never get. Okay? Because if you're trying to fucking finance a house, okay, I don't care how big a motherfucker you build. I mean, a 1,200 square foot house right now, bud, your lumber price is almost $100,000 just in some wood, and you didn't even add concrete into that shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't add a basement. You didn't have fucking nothing. Right? I mean, Mark, I'm not saying I'm a brilliant man, okay? Because people, you know what I'm saying? People in high school thought I'd end up in jail or dead. Or, you know what I'm saying? Having a job where, you know what I'm saying, I'd live paycheck to paycheck. And listen, I've done some shit in my life that not fucking a lot of people have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've worked on an NHRA race car. There's not a lot of people that can say they've done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had some meaningless jobs, okay? And I've got fired from a lot of them because I'm an independent thinker. Okay, and I demand to do things with perfection. Okay, so the only choice that I have is to do it myself. All right, and if my ideas didn't work, okay, I would not be in the position that I'm in. All right, if they didn't fucking work, or if I didn't think that they worked, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing that drag racing did teach me, okay, alrighty, is I was around a lot of people that were way more successful than me. Okay, and what I got to do, what I do really good, is I'm a good people watcher. I watch people's attitudes. I watch their body position. I watch how they carry themselves. I watch how they walk. It tells you a lot. It tells you a lot about what's about to happen in the next 15 minutes. Okay, whether you're going to get fired or you're about to have a meeting where about 9 motherfuckers are going to get motherfucked, or they're going to start handing out $100 bills. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? What they did, I knew they were all billionaires, but they didn't have to show me their QuickBooks for me to know that. Okay, but what I did is I picked up techniques on how they carried their businesses. Okay, and how they did things. Okay, and then when you go to meet people, like meeting Rick Hendrick was one of the most fucking amazing things in my life. And to hear him talk about how he put together his race team and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear how he did that. Like, just to have that type of dude tell you, like, as a fucking crew members, you sitting around, and him tell you, I hire I hire you to do the job. Either you can do the job or you cannot do the job. My job is to provide you all the resources you need to do that job, to execute the job that I ask you to. Now we're coming down to a point that either you can or you cannot do the fucking goddamn job. All right? And that's how I've carried my life. Or that's how, when I do things, it's like when people hire me to do the job, I can do that job. I can do that. No problem. You know what I'm saying? A fucking bullshit. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, we come through Ross all the time. I was actually at Big Bulls Friday. You know where that is on 27? I go to Big Bulls on Friday. You know, Big Bulls. Big Bulls. But I'm just saying, I'm not putting that bullshit out there, you know. So, yeah, yes. Don't talk very much. Look and listen. Okay? And then if you want to know the answer, you go to the guy and you go, hey man, how are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Because other people ask me how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, there you go, Tyler. 2 ears, 1 mouth. I mean, neck tattoo's annoying too. Whatever happened to that guy, Shaka Gillis? Fell off the face of the earth. Another one that thought he was going to change the game. Bunch of goofballs, man. Bunch of fucking goofballs. But anyway, I got to get out here and finish this goddamn truck. You know, I got a video coming out about this. I'm gonna fucking dot the T's, cross the I's on this thing, and I'm gonna release it. You know what I'm saying? So other people can learn what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like how fucked up this is. You know what I'm saying? And how stupid it is. I know I'm just a bully, Joe. I'm just a big fucking bully. I'm just a big bully. Jake, are you from out there near Seattle? You know? Yeah, Joe, just a big old bully, bud. I'm out bullying people because I talk to them like, sometimes people need to be told they're a fucking moron. I kind of figured you would know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought it was funny when some guy wrote another satisfied customer, and I wrote, "Wow, Van Dyne Trucking." I thought that was funny because I think a lot of people on the Pierce County dump truckers, thought that was funny. I kind of, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I'm sure the other people did. Yeah, I talked to him like an adult. Who was neck tattoo? That was some other dude with a YouTube channel. He thought he was the next God's gift to the tool community. Jake, you did as well. I just thought it was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to throw some funny stuff out there every once in a while. Just throw something out that sticks on the wall. Somebody else wanted to write it. They just didn't have the balls. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You would leave a man behind. I'll leave a man behind. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, after you put in all the effort and all the bullshit, okay, and you help somebody and you help somebody, at the end of the day, it's their time to walk, or at some point you gotta just what they call get off the titty. All right? And just let him go. No, Jay Young was not neck tattoo. There's another guy that thought he was a genius that ran his family business out of business, where they had to auction everything off. Another guy that just couldn't, you know what I'm saying, just couldn't get out of their own way, made one bad decision after another bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Another bad decision after another bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you can see it on the wall. You know? Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? Neck tattoo. Yeah, no, his name is Brian. He's crazy too. See, another guy named Brian, Looney Bin. You know what I'm saying? This guy talking shit, you know? Again, these guys, you know, they all, see, here's what it is. They're allowed to do whatever they want to do. But the minute that you call them a dipshit, they get all fucking bent out of shape. All fucking bent out of shape. Like, what, you can't call me that. Like, well, what the fuck do you do? You know, what do you do? Tell me what you do. You know? Yeah, well, yeah, Coon Trucking. There's another guy that never had a business. Didn't own shit. Another guy owned it all. You know what I'm saying? Another guy owned it all. You know? Whose name, you know what I'm saying? Whose name is on the motherfucking dough? You know? Neck Tattoos videos about 5 months ago. Yeah, what happened to him? Where did he go? You know what I'm saying? Yet I didn't burn Tribus Tools. I told them their real fucking problem. Okay, with their shit that it's junk. And they treated me like garbage. They thought I was a nobody because they listened to Coon Trucking. Okay? So they wanted to treat me like a fucking asshole, like I'm a fucking dumb fuck. Listen, bud, your tools are garbage. They ain't worth that much money. Okay? You know, and here's the problem that we had. Okay? And then you had Rust Belt and Coon trying to cover your problems up. Again. Why did I get so mad about that? Because they're trying to lie to hurt people to take their money. To take their motherfucking money. Okay? And fuck everybody else. They have got no morals. Okay? No morals. Okay? If you're going to sell something, it better be a goddamn good fucking product if you want me to endorse it, because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then you're not going to try to backdoor me and treat me like fucking absolute garbage and think that you're going to get away with it. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to tell the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell the fucking truth. Your shit ain't worth a fuck. All right? And they're still trying to dig out of that hole. Because every time Coon pops a goddamn video up, okay, about Tribus Tools trying to blow them, okay, because that's who he really works for. He's a salesman for Tribus Tools. Yeah, that's what he does. He's trying to get them on tool trucks, okay, instead of selling them online like the piece of shits are. They need to be doing is go to Amazon and try to get on with them. But no, they're trying to make it a legitimate tool. It's a hunk of shit, okay? The guy invested serious amount of money into some garbage. Listen, at some point, you got to cut your losses, all right? You know, I wouldn't invest in that crap. See, a lot of times problems, here's what a lot of companies do on YouTube. They think YouTube people are just YouTube people. Okay? Listen, you know what I'm saying? I can sign checks just as big as you, bud. You know what I'm saying? So don't treat me like I'm some fucking useless piece of shit. Okay? Matter of fact, you need me more than I need you. Okay? So let's get that straight from the beginning. All right? But every time that Goon puts up one of those Travis Tools videos, dude, my video takes back off. You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, boy, I'm glad this video came up so I didn't fucking, you know, I didn't buy these things because I was close. Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't take your fucking money and run away with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're funny 101, that's it. Yeah, Everyday Fleet Tech tried them. Said they're all right. Fuck. Shills will be shills for the right price. That's why I've never been a shill. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm probably the only one that's ever got fired from the goddamn Milwaukee tool shit. I got fired from that shit because I called their ratchets extended decks. You know what I'm saying? That's because they thought I'm going to play the game and fucking read off your goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read off your goddamn script that you seen. I ain't reading none of that bullshit. First of all, I don't understand what half of it is. I don't really give a fuck. And I'm going to explain it to you in layman's terms on how the shit really works. It's a longer dick, but it lets you get in the tighter spots. You know what I'm saying? No, the beard, dude, I'm growing out. I'm not copying anybody. My wife asked me to grow a longer beard. I wanted to have a longer, thicker beard. But my beard doesn't get long. I wanted it long and straight, like so I could have like something cool. Maybe like the Jim the Anvil Nyhard. Remember that fucking thing that he had? That was awesome. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my beard just curls up in knots. But I'm just saying, I do get some beard oil and I comb it out. And then all it does is it pulls all the hair down here and then it goes like this. You know what I'm saying? It goes like this. It's all fucked up. I haven't figured it out. I'm going to let it go out like it. Vacation was awesome. One of the funnest times I've ever had. Again, go back to earlier in the stream when I talked about having fun with your fucking kids. I didn't realize what it was like till I went and did it. You know, my son was down here all day today. I was playing Father of the Year. We fixing trucks. We doing work. We doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting grease in this beard because I don't get under trucks. I was under one today. I did change some lift axle shocks, to be honest with you. I did 4 of those. But I got that fixed, you know. But, whatever. No, I did not want a beard. Like, I did not grow a beard because Brian had a beard. I'm not trying to copy that fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? If anybody, the only dude that's tried to fucking copy, you know, he's tried to copy me. I bought 4-wheelers. Then the fucker went out and bought a goddamn dirt bike. I got new trucks. He had to go out and get a new truck. It cost him selling his house. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. I bought some 4-wheelers. This son of a bitch bought a side-by-side. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying fucking running water or paying for the well at his house to get drilled, you know, fucker buys a side-by-side. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm trying to have a pretty cool, like, beard. I just, you know, something different. Listen, whatever. I don't need a cigarette after this. No, Dominique, I am enjoying the kids. Man, Enzo's so awesome. Like, today he came down. Dad, what are we fixing? All right. He doesn't really fix stuff. He just runs around. He does... If I need him to pick up, like, bolts or something like that, he will help carry. There you go, Dominique. I know you sold your house, you know, and you're investing your money into your dream house. You're not going to go out and buy a super dump. You're actually going to invest it into what you should have bought it for, is build your own home. Good. Congratulations. You know, I'm very happy for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can announce the another thing soon, but... Dominique, you're doing great, you know. And just remember this, Dominique. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got your own death threats, okay, on YouTube, that's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you made it. Somebody wrote in the comments to kill yourself. You are awesome. You are winning. Listen, Dominique, you made it, okay? I wish somebody would put this up on King County dump trucks and Pierce County dump truckers and let all these other guys laugh at him. You know what I'm saying? And he can ride around and act like he's some kind of superhero, getting laughed at. Getting laughed at. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, did you really put your QuickBooks up there? And they'll laugh too. Because there's probably guys with 2 trucks doing more than this in fucking 12 months. Listen, Timothy, I've been told to kill myself. I don't know how many times on YouTube. That's how I know I made it. Yes, Ackman, his mom did buy his excavators for him, and his grandpa bought the goddamn super dump. But this guy thinks he told us that on a live stream, but he doesn't believe that we believe it. Yes, Dominique is married and has 3 kids. Okay, she just had the new one. He loves the TV. Remy loves the TV. And I told her, you know, that she just needs to carry an iPad all the time and he'll be fine. You know. I don't need a defibrillator. You know what I'm saying? He already gets laughed at, bro. Jake, I would love to be up there. I would love to come out there. You know what I'm saying? I would love to come up there and just laugh at this shit with you guys. You know, take you out to lunch. We go out, have a couple beers. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. Dominique, I love looking at Remy on when you share pictures of him. I mean, obviously, me and Dominique talk every couple weeks. We shoot the shit about the kids and what's going on and their stuff. So I know a lot about what Dominique's doing, but I love watching her kids because she sends me shit, Dominique, and I just laugh every time. I'm like, I told you to get that TV, girl. What quad parts? I have some stuff for sale. Yeah, hey Jake, I wish I could. That's just a little far for me to put trucks up there. I don't have anybody up there that I know that I would trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody up there that I trust, and you know the rates are good. You know, if I were to go up there, the only thing I want to do is haul asphalt. If we can't haul asphalt with some super dumps, then I ain't fucking with it. I ain't hauling that gravel because there ain't no money in that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not carrying 50-ton on my truck. You know, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I got some 450R parts ready. I'm going to have a lot of stock Yamaha stuff here shortly. And I got some Honda parts. I just don't remember what I got. I'll have to get everything together. You know, but I'm just saying, like, I would like to. I mean, the rates are really good, but those super dumps are really expensive. Yeah, day and night, that's the only way. Now, do you guys get paid the same at night, or do they give you, like, a little bit more? Do you get a guarantee? Because I won't break the trucks out at night. I do not have any precision steering stabilizers for sale. I only have one. You get more at night with a 6-hour mini. All right, that's pretty good, Jake. All right, because at those rates, you know, you guys, the rain would get fucked up. Yeah, thank you, Funny. I am a real person, okay? And when I see bullshit, I will fucking call bullshit. Alrighty? 175 prevailing. Jesus Christ, Jacob. Why don't you guys have a fleet of them motherfuckers, man? At 175, god damn. God damn. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd have them. I would be shoving so many super dumps down their throat they wouldn't know what to do with. You know what I'm saying? Wolves don't care about the sheep's opinion. Keith, that is a good point. But okay, when the sheeps start fucking around with the lives of other sheeps, then something's got to be said. All right, and I realize this. I tried to help this dude. Okay, like I tried to help this guy when he first started. Like, dude, listen to me, and you're gonna help. I'm gonna try to get you to your point. All right, but the dude didn't listen. You know, John, I understand that, and you think that you've seen some faults. Listen, I'm very arrogant in your face, but I know that I'm fucking right on this situation. You know, we talked about, you know what I'm saying? Damn, Jake, that sucks. Dude, listen. Right now, Jake, used trucks are going to be going crazy because the new trucks they can't get because they can't get computer chips for the fucking modules. For like, you know, the fucking all the modulars. So the trucks are going to be way backed up. You know, what was I going to say? That's why I was real surprised they could get the Western Stars. You know, I was like, man, are you guys sure that we're going to get them? You know, like, fuck. Dude, $66 an hour. Yeah, that's what prevailing wage gets if you're a union employee to drive a dump truck. That's what they get in Seattle, 66 an hour. Think about that. That's almost what my truck makes an hour. You know? You know? But, hey, John, listen. This whole thing right here is bullshit. I am out of 09 clutch baskets. I have a guy paid for one. He is sending a clutch basket here to me to put the gear on. But if he doesn't, you know, if I don't hear from him or whatever here soon, then we'll do whatever. I could probably talk Arm into making a super dump with a Maxel. I know that's the Maxel axle, right? You don't want the strong arm, you want the Maxel, right? From what I've seen, that's what you want. Them are the ones that seem to have the most. Yes, not strong. All right. Now, is that Maxel, is that like a whole unit? I'll have to ask them if they do them. What's up, Ron? My trucks would make 95 there. Oh, man, that's pretty good. You have a Maxel, Dominique. How do you like yours? OSW has it on lockdown up here. Yeah, those OSW bodies, I think that's what Dominique has. They look pretty good. If I was going to get one, up there, I'd have to get an OSW. Come on, boys. Be nice to Dominique, man. Don't be telling her that, you know, whatever. Your truck is an OSW. Like Dominique, she, you know, like I called her and I told her how all the lift axles work. She figured it out, but she listened to what I had to say, you know, because I watched her in there. She's like, man, how in the fuck, what is all this shit? How to get your lift axle set in like kind of the way that I do it here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's never ran that many axles before. You know, that's a hard fucking thing. You know, Carson, that's pretty high for triaxle. Their repair facility is at the house. Ah, Dominique. Yeah, okay, now I know why you took that one to the place. All right. That many drops, yeah. I know you've had that many axles, but that many drop axles, like when you start hitting them switches, man, it gets serious. You're like, yeah. See, that's what I was wondering why they didn't give you 4 8,000 pound lift axles, but like that one all hanging all the way off the back. I've never understood the super dump situation, like why they let you bridge that fucking axle way back there, because in Ohio they let you build. Ohio, they let you. They only bridge drive axles, so that thing hanging off ain't worth a fuck. You know. No, Mark, Dominique is not my wife, but I do respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the kind of person that just you don't just walk up to a chick when you're trying to be nice to her and just start waving your junk at her. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you talk to a woman if you're trying to bang. You know what I'm saying? You don't just walk up and be like, "Hey, here's my dick," and fucking wave it all around. They don't really like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not really nice to fucking, you know, to tell them like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gave me full blown chub over here." Like, no woman wants to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't run a lot of. We don't run a lot of fucking. What do you call that? We don't get a lot of prevailing wage jobs here in Cincinnati. Yeah, there is a chart. I know there's a chart, but some states will let you have an axle behind the drive axles and recognize it. Some states won't. In Washington must be a state that will let you have axles behind the drives. You know? I'm just saying. You don't just run up to a chick and be like, "Hey, see my dick?" I will be new to the business, just purchased my first quad axle, hoping to be successful in this industry. Okay, well, dude, here's what I'm gonna tell you how to be successful in the trucking business. Okay, when they call, you go. Okay, that means if a dispatcher calls you at 3 o'clock in the 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and says, "Hey, dude, all the trucks just rolled off this job. I need you to go out there and get one more fucking load of asphalt." You say, "No problem, dude. I'll be there in like 40 minutes. It takes me a while." They call, you go. You know what I'm saying? And also, remember, you're going to be low man on the totem pole till you give yourself a reputation of being reliable. So remember, you may work Monday, but they may not have anything for you Tuesday, and then you might work again Wednesday. Don't call and motherfuck their ass off. All you gotta do is send a text, man. "Hey, any work for me today?" "Nope." Move on. Get another one. You know what I'm saying? Right? Your husband fixed your 6.0. That's how he got you. All right. I'm just saying, I'm sure Dominique, he wasn't like, "Hey, I fixed your 6.0," and started waving his dick around in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure, that's not what happened. Hold on here. Yes, don't cut rates and develop bad relationships. Just remember, the other owner operators out there will find out who you are, and you know what I'm saying, do whatever. But Ron, I wanted to know, yes, if you got that thing from Alex. He asked me to get your stuff because he wanted to write you a letter thanking you, and he finished second place in his first race, and then we're gonna see what happens in the second race. Yeah, you don't really have to be. Yeah, well, it is. I don't do owner operator work. I don't drive the truck, Carson, so I ain't getting in that motherfucker. You know. Yeah, you don't have to be overweight when you're in the paver. The scale man ain't gonna pull in front of there, boy, because the foreman will start screaming. There'll be a whole bunch of disaster if you get in front of that paver. You know. But Dominique, I think I was right. I think he didn't fix your 6-0 and then just wave his junk around at you like, "Hey, I got the bill right here." You know, it's not how it went down. That's what I'm saying. It's not nice. Dominique is a chick. You know, I mean, I have girl truck drivers, and I don't treat them like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do whatever. You know, did take you to dinner. That was nice. That was nice. So then he took you to dinner and then maybe showed you his meat later. Got it. Got it. Yeah, you lower all the axles as long as you have a load. I think that strong arm, you have to lower it to even load it. The way that that thing looks like I don't think an excavator could get by with it. Like it looks like you have to put the axle halfway down and then do whatever. Get the truck loaded and then start driving out. But anyway, guys, I got to get ready to get the hell out of here. I'm supposed to go out here and fix this damn truck, but you know, Brian got me all flustered, and you know, I wanted to talk about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit fucking QuickBooks shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of it. I'm out of control. No, I know that Dominique is no joke, dude. I saw that girl load equipment. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, girl can do a lot of shit. Thank you for looking out for the working man. A lot of companies don't do that. What do you mean look out for the working guys? I look out the workers, dude. I'm nothing without my employees. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm nothing without these guys. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? My reputation is basically based on their reputation, what they do. Okay? And I have a pretty good group of guys. Now, I have some dick shits that I have to yell at that do dumb stuff. And if they would just stop doing dumb stuff, they wouldn't get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? Like, just remember, if I dispatch you, that means I dispatch you to the job. There's a reason I'm sending you, not anybody else. You know, so don't come in here and ask me, why am I sending you to the job? I'm sending you to the job for a reason. Okay. All right. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that, you know, I'm nothing without my employees. And any guy that is intelligent enough about his business will say the same thing. You're only as good as all your employees. All right. We're only as good as the weakest link here. All right. And we try to keep the weak links tight. You know, I run a tight ship. But other than that, that's what I got going on. So, anyway, like always, guys, I got to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dominique's channel is growing really good. That's because, you know, she uses all those Instagram filters and shit, right, Dominique? When you put your face on there, use all those Instagram filters and push-up brawls and makeup and stuff. That's why your channel's popular. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's the reason that I've been told your channel's popular. Dominique. It's not because who you are. Yeah. And lots of makeup. That's what it was. Yeah. Lots of makeup. That's what it was. Instagram filters and a lot of makeup. You know. All right. Well, hopefully Remy likes his little truck and stuff. I saw you got him that Power Wheel or whatever. You know. And whatever. But anyway, guys, I got to get the hell out of here. I guess let me know. I'm gonna do this. I got half the video shot on the Van Dyne QuickBooks here, and maybe we'll call it YouTube Dumbasses. It's gonna come out next week. I'm gonna work on it quite a bit just to dot the. I'm gonna get it really ironed out, and then we'll put this out and fix that fucking problem. I'm going to play with the toy hauler next week, man. Like I said, I had to listen to Zach's bullshit about how he's going to kick my ass next week at the GPs. That shit ain't happening. All right? Accidents are going to happen in the yard, yeah. Well, Jake, I'm going to do a video talking about this stuff, and I'm going to get to the math that I understand, okay? And all that type of stuff. And we're really going to figure out how profitable Van Dyne dump trucking is. Because now that the sumbitch came in here and ran his mouth and want to talk about that I'm a pussy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to show my QuickBooks. Now I'm going to make sure that everything is right. So I believe that I have it 100% right. I may be 90% right, 10% wrong, but it's going to be pretty gush. Yeah, Zach, he's a pro practicer, okay? I'm gonna make sure my shit's tight. You're right. Well, anyway, you guys have a good one. Like always. Yeah. You might want to tell Brian, be careful what you wish for, because I'm gonna fucking, you want to roll around in the mud. Okay, that's fine. I'll roll around in the mud with you, but I'm gonna prove a point to you that you're not as smart as you think you are. All right, and you can't bullshit a guy in the fucking industry. Dude, I don't rent a shop for $150. I've never said what my shop rent is. It is very reasonable. Okay? And the reason I don't leave here is because, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing very well for my shop rent. That's all that I'm saying. Why don't I do any truck repair videos? Because I really don't do truck repairs anymore. I have a guy. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can call my mom, but, you know what I'm saying? She has nothing to do with this. My mom's never seen my QuickBooks. Okay? No, my shop's not $150. No. And just because Brian said he thinks it's $150, it's not. He got some of the numbers pretty close, okay? But he was a little off. And what pissed me off the most is that he didn't get them right. Like, he was close, but then he got upset when there was a whole bunch of money left over at the end of the month. He couldn't figure out how I was doing it with the bank's trucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nope, my mom does not own my shop. I rent a shop from a fellow person that I have very reasonable rent. And I've been here so long, and we have such a great relationship that, you know what I'm saying, everything is kind of just, okay. I didn't run my mouth first, brother. Yeah, no, the cheaper the better, dude. My shop is super cheap. That's why I'm never leaving here. And that's why I'm kind of like maxed out on how many trucks I can have. Or I'd have some more. Yeah, the crackhead Jay Young was crazy. And he was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? Them drug addicts will do some dumb shit. But anyway, like always, boys, you guys have a good one. I gotta fucking go.